Hey guys, Crazy Postman here. So why am I up at the butt crack of dawn on a Saturday morning? That's because I got this paper in the mail that said there was some kind of recall on my car. So I got on the Hyundai app and scheduled an appointment, and sure enough, they had one within a few days. So let me go around this truck here. So we're going to go up and see what the service experience is like in a Hyundai. I've only recently serviced a Tesla. The whole time I had my Mach-E, I never even went to the service department at Ford. So we're going to go check out this Hyundai service and see if it's as good as Tesla. Of course, Duck isn't going to come with me. I'm going to drop him off at Mimi's house on the way. The service center is 111 miles away from my house. I don't know how long it's going to take, so I didn't want to leave Duck inside my house all day and make him hold it. So we're going to drop him off at Mimi and Papa's, and we're going to go try out this Hyundai service. Man, driving in the city makes me remember how much I hate driving in the city.
2B, then merge onto Southwest 74th Street.
There it is, right there.
Merge onto Southwest 74th Street, West I-240 Service Road.
Gotta
then
figure
sharp
out
left to stay on Southwest 74th Street.
I think I'm supposed to do this U-turn. We'll find out in just a second. Bob Howard Hyundai. All right. I'm in the right spot. Let me figure out where the service department is now. They do have an Ioniq here. Oh. Well, here's the service department right here in the back. Kind of backed up here. Let me figure out this situation here, and I'll get back to y'all. Well, this is not too promising. There is a huge line to even just get checked in. So I walked in this little door over here, and the lady's like, just park in the line and someone will be with you. And I'm like, do I just wait in the car? And she's like, yeah, just wait in the car. So I did have an appointment for 10 o'clock. I don't know if appointments even matter. Why would they schedule so many appointments for 10 o'clock? Yikes. So I guess we will find out how this goes. So as I was sitting there in the customer lobby, I got a text message with a link in it, and you can see here everything that they did to the car. And they also said I need a new cabin air filter, and I declined that service because I'm like, this car is only 8 months old. How can that be that I need a cabin air filter already? But then I noticed there was an attachment of a video to this, and I went back and watched it. I guess I did need the air filter. Maybe we'll do that in a future video.
Thank you for choosing Bob Howard. My name is Nelson. I'm the service tech working on your vehicle today. Let you know what I've done so far. Topped off your windshield wiper fluid for you, checked your coolant and brake fluid. Both are still at a good level. Wipers are still good. Tread on your tires are in the green all the way around, as well as your brakes are still in the green all the way around. Checked your cabin filter for you. It is pretty dirty. I would recommend replacement, as you can see. Also ran a battery capacity test on your battery. Battery came back good. Battery's healthy. Alright, just finishing up the updates for you. It's going to be a little bit longer because these updates on the electric cars are pretty long. So, just to get you a heads up. But other than that, that concludes your multiple inspection. The only recommendation I have for you today was the cabin filter. If you have any questions about services or recommendations, feel free to get with the service advisor and talk with them. Thank you again for choosing Bob Howard.
Hey guys, that was actually a pretty positive experience. I pulled up and I saw that line. I was pretty freaked out. But you can see here, it is a little bit after noon, so it took about 2 hours, but for as busy as they were, I don't think that was bad at all. Now what
In half a mile, use...
So what I'm doing now is I'm getting on I-35. I'm just a few miles away from a Electrify America station, and we're gonna go
use
deep.
the right 2 lanes to take exit 4A.
We're probably gonna go deep. We're gonna go take it up to 100. There was actually quite a few EVs on their lot. I'm actually surprised. There was 5 or 6 Ioniq5s, and there was also 4 or 5 Ioniq6s out there. I didn't stay to check them out. I've seen them plenty of times on the internet, you know, watching the other various EV YouTubers. So I feel like I've already seen one, even though I haven't actually touched one in person. But it was pretty cool to see those on the lot ready for people to buy. So we got 7 more minutes and I will be pulling into the Walmart parking lot. Well, what do we got here? Is this one gonna work? Members only, credit card reader unavailable. It's a full house here. We have a Lightning, a Mach-E, and an EV6. And we know why this one was the last one, because this one says it is limited to 50 kilowatts. Womp, womp, womp. Hey, we're getting 93 kilowatts. So this isn't going to be pleasant. I'm going to go inside and use the restroom, and we're just going to have to chalk this one up to a wonderful Electrify America experience. Not. Alright, so I was able to hop on this 350 here whenever the F-150 Lightning left. So now the real charging starts. I was stuck at around 50 kilowatts. Oh yeah. Now we're going to get the real Ioniq5 charging curve. 55% is when it actually starts to taper, I think. So we may not be able to keep this charge rate very long. Just fell off our first ledge at 59%. It went down to 100 and... oh, well, we're going back up. What's going on here? Maybe we're having a little bit of Electrify America problems, or the Ioniq5 could be hot. I am sitting inside with the air conditioner running, so it might not be able to supply enough cooling to the battery. Not really sure. Got a really good looking ID4 pulling in. So we have a pretty diverse group here at the charging station now. We got an ID4, an Ioniq5, a yellow Mach-E or orange, and an EV6 over there. This poor guy here in the Volkswagen's about to find out that one's limited, unfortunately. But he's in the same situation I was. He'll be able to get some juice while he's waiting on one of these other faster ones to become empty. Well, here we are at 80% now. It's slowly ticking its way down. 131 kilowatts at 80% is pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to go up to 100 if possible. I need all the juice I can get to get home. And when I get home, I'll have about 30% battery or less. And I only have AC charging at home, and I have an overheating issue, obviously. So I want to make sure I have as much juice in my car as possible in case I need to go somewhere, because I don't have any DC charging options at home. So that's why I'm going up to 100% here. Another thing I kind of got to be conscious about is I've been here 19 minutes. I only get 30 minutes of free charging. So we are starting to slow down now. You can see we've been here for 21 minutes and I'm up to 96%, have gotten 37 kilowatt hours. I'm just gonna go until the car completes. It says about 9 more minutes. There's nobody waiting. There is one spot open here next to me, but that is the derated station there. And the ID4 moved over to the space next to me, which was a smart move. That's what I did too. So he realized it was charging slow and moved over to the better charger. The cooling just ramped down. I think it's about to cut off. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and say stop. There's no use waiting for that extra percent. I'm down to 12 kilowatts, so 29 minutes. Let's unhook and get out of here. I don't know if y'all can see that over there, but here in Oklahoma, we don't mow the sides of the interstate. We bale them and feed them to animals, evidently. I mean, that's a great idea. It's always tall and nobody ever mows it, so why not bale it up and feed some horses and some cows with it? I'm not sure what the highway department was going for here, but they've cut these lines in the road and it's absolutely horrible. Why would they do this? Like right where you travel, right where your tires go, they've cut bumps into the road. What the heck? So I just wanted to go over the 2 recall items that were performed. I got the ICCU software update and the VCU software update. One of them is for the ICCU voltage. The other is for the VCU. I'm assuming that's the brake light update, but I'm really not up to date on all these numbers and letters like all the other Hyundai people. So if you want to comment below on what I actually got here, please do. But I did get the ICCU and the VCU update. I was really hoping that one of these updates would take care of my AC charging overheating problems. Alright, so we just got home. It is 112 degrees out here, and instead of using the Autel to do this test, I'm going to use my shock flow that's been in the air-conditioned car. Well, I mean, it's been in the trunk area, but it's probably not as hot as the Autel that's been sitting in the heat. It is set on 40 amps. And we're going to plug that into the car. 9.2 kilowatts, 27%. Let's see if the car still overheats or if it's able to continue charging now. 441, so I plugged it in about 440, so we'll see what happens. Well, it's been 13 minutes and the car has already overheated, unfortunately. So, emergency stop on the charging. You can see it's no longer charging there. Shock flow down here just shows paused. I don't know if you can see that, but it was about 13 minutes it was plugged in, and that's all she wrote. I'm not even going to bother messing with the shock flow anymore because we know it's the car. It can't accept 40 amps, not even for 13 minutes. So I'm just going to put my solar protection over the Autel. Of course, it's getting into the shade now anyway, and I'm just going to charge it with the Autel. That is unfortunate. Somebody asked me to see if the back of this was getting warm, but you can see I can't really get my hand in there. I wonder if I can stick this whole camera in. Ha! I can fit this whole camera in there, but it's too dark to really see anything. I'm gonna stick my fingers in there and see if anything is hot. really. I mean, that's not really the bare wire. That's a conduit. So I'm not actually touching the wire. So it's not really transferring the true amount of heat. Let's see if I use the thermometer. 120. Yeah, it's not overly hot in there. Let's measure the temperature of this charge port here. 160. 160 in those top holes. Ooh, 180. Holy crap, do y'all see that? 200, I got 200 degrees in there. At the back of that plug. 204. 210. Holy crap. 220. It really is that hot back there, guys. So we're using the Autel now. I got the solar protection over the top of it. That's not going to do any good because the car is going to overheat long before the Autel does. I guess I forgot to film an ending here, so enjoy this B-roll of this Ioniq5 leaving the parking lot. Thanks for riding along with me and going to get my car recalls done. Unfortunately, it did not fix my current problem of overheating during AC charging. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.